Hello friends and family, it's Ben here. Welcome to another episode of Kiwi's Adventure. On this episode, I'm building a craypot. I've just collected all the material. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's see if we can learn something together. Interesting note about building a craypot is that you should go online and find some measurements and maybe work off those measurements. Through this journey of building this craypot, I know that this journey is going to be challenging because I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out, and I think the end result will turn out fantastic. Let's make this craypot. I've never built a craypot in my life, but it shouldn't be that hard. I'll stick to our regulations here in Victoria and we'll build this craypot and get over and done with. I've been looking everywhere for my sawhorses, but I think I threw them out. I have some old timber there. I think I'll make some makeshift sawhorses and we'll use them for now. I collected the material that we need in order to build the craypot. Cost wise, you're better off to buy the craypot itself online pre-built rather than going through this avenue and trying to create your craypot by yourself. I have some hardwood merbau. Now with this timber, I'm going to split it down the guts, maybe 35mm pieces, and that'll give me my frames for the side of the craypot. This saw's like 100 years old. I didn't even know it bloody works. So I'm not going to make a triangular shaped saw this because I'll need 8 pieces. I'll need 8 lots of legs in total to complete, and I don't have the timber to make it. So what I'm going to do is going to build my sawhorse for this. I have some rubbish material here. I pulled out of the cupboard the other day to use to build my table, I guess. Got me now, gun that's been hiding away in retirement. It's been retired for a very long time. I'm curious to know if it still goes. Oh yeah. So this one, I'll just try that, eh? This one here, like this. Pretty cool little table. A little bit flimsy, but we'll make that better. Couple more over here. It is a little bit high. It's actually up to me hip, but I think it's okay. It'll do for now. So I've got a lot of work to do actually. Jazz made me some lunch. Cheers, babe. Alrighty, let's get ripping. I've got these roof galvanized screws, self-impacting screws. I'll put these on the top. Realistically, all this frame is for is to hold the Craypot together. When all the what do we call it, the ribs go onto the Craypot, I'm assuming that's what really keeps the Craypot and that all together. So use my other frame as a template. I'm going to copy these, kind of sketch them out, and I'll pin them all together, and we'll have the same A-frame for the other side of the Craypot. And we have our next frame. Got the first frame on our Craypot. Oh, it looks bloody sick. We have our first side to our Craypot. Second frame complete. Look at us. Yeah, buddy. So there we have it. We got the skeleton of the Craypot. It's actually pretty solid. I'm not sure how heavy it is, but man, it looks good, doesn't it? It looks really good. this off. Down there. There you go. Something like that anyway. This is going to sit on this side. There you go, buddy. Here it is. That's pretty bloody cool, mate. It's pretty bloody cool. I've seen the craypots like this. Actually, it's on like that. How am I going to make this work?
5 hours later.
The only way around this is to sink this just 5mm in, and I'll go about 15mm down, and therefore the basket can actually sit down inside the groove. That's the only way around this, I think. Something like that. Now what I've done is I've overlapped this top of this lid over here so it doesn't come out. Now this comes back on this. That gives you enough room to put your bait. Oh, and I split the bloody timber. Oh, I'll cut a new one and start again. Did the same thing, put some slots under there, locked in, you got to push that down on the back, locked, push the little flappy thing down, show you. Let me show you. Put that little lever on the back, push it down. Plenty of space to put your bait in. On the back, lock it in. I've just seen images of the front of it and I'm assuming that's how they did it. I was comparing it to the lid notch over there and I'm assuming this is what this and that little piece there is for. Forward. Done. Let me know what you guys think so far. Is there anything I could have done differently to make this work a lot better? Never built a Craypot in my life, but I think it's come out okay. Good entry. Everything's to spec. The only things I'm missing at the moment are the escape hatches. Yeah, little escapes, but I'm going to put these on the outside here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What's the weight on it so far? Let's have a guess. Reckon about 8 kgs. So what I've done is I've flipped the Craypot up. I'm going to put the escape hatches on each side of the Craypot like so, like that. I've stenciled out where I need to cut out and I'm going to start taking it out. And I'll do the same on the other side. taking out the top, a little bit rough, but it'll be right. And squeeze it in there. Got the escape hatches on there. It's nice and sturdy now. Let's get them up on the table. Fix behind here. Escape hatches.
For the babies.
Come on, Ducky. Come on. Come on, Ducky.
Yeah, that's very small.
I think they go like that. I still got one more side to come on here. Goes across here, but I thought I'd leave it off for now, so I can work out how these are going to work. It sits in the inside here, and the bolts this way. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to look at some more Craypot images and try and figure it out. Or I'll just make it up anyway, it's not a big deal. I'll finish it off tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm planning on picking me boat up from the shop. I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'll show you guys tomorrow what's been the work that's happened on the boat. Look at Eva. I'll show you guys the work, what we've done, what they've done so far on the boat.
Here, you little pain in the bum. Come here. What do you want? Say hello, people. Say hello.
Ah, big mess. Big mess. What do we have to do today is the bottom piece. So I've got to cut some more pieces to go around it. Steel angles we call them. We'll cut some more of these steel angles. Is I'll cut these angles, another one for that side, and this, and I'll get the measurement from one side of the pot to the other side, and then I'll cut all my my Rio. We'll weld them all up with the welder, and we'll go from there. It is important when you're doing stuff like this to have your safety gear, earplugs, safety glasses. Make sure you have steel cap boots, alright, so you don't end up injuring yourself. Did you see that? That's why you wear frickin' boots, steel cap boots. That nearly landed on my feet, mate. Don't do that. I'd run a few errands this morning and I ended up going and picking up my boat. Here it is. This is the work that I got done on it. Looks bloody sick, doesn't it? Look at it. Looks bloody good. I'll show you guys the inside. So here it is. What I like about it. Nice, sturdy, they're hard to use. Seriously, so solid. Opens, closes. And remember, if you guys haven't seen on some of my other videos, I've created a platform, sits through there, and it supports a big marine fly. And usually during the times that I go out and fish during the night, I sleep on the ply, but this here just creates a lot more shelter for me. Before having this, it used to rain, come in here, wet everything, so this is going to make a huge difference. The whole cover pretty much comes off. This can stay as a window, a side. This whole thing can come off and go into apartments up the front. Now I'm pretty happy with it, stoked. Now Avtech covers in Cranbourne. I'll leave the link in description in the comment section below, so check him out. Michael, he's a really good, really genuine guy. Honestly, he gave me a reasonable price on it, especially for the quality, like really firm material, heavy duty zips. But yeah, pretty much it gave me what I wanted anyway. Not gonna have any issues with it. During winter in Western Port, the fishing gets a little bit quiet, and during the winter the fish like to go out in the deeper water where it's a little bit warm. The reason why I got the cover, as well as this puppy down here, check it out, a Minn Kota 115 power thrust, 100-inch shaft, and this goes up the front of the boat. And I'll put that on the Minn Kota. Got a battery that sits up the front. Why am I telling you guys this? Because this gives me the option to do a lot more freshwater fishing. So I've done all this so I can create more content for you guys, not only saltwater but freshwater, and do a lot more. What I love doing was the gold panning up in Yakadanda. I suppose from Yakadanda, where we get the gold, we could travel back through to Lake Eildon, do a little bit of winter fishing during winter, do a little bit of fishing during winter, stay at Lake Eildon on the boat. Like, opens up the options for more content. So I suggest that you guys subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more content coming in the future, not only saltwater but freshwater. So Itchy's back in the stand. Let's get back into completing this Craypot. Let's get completed. I still got to cut my Rio bars. So I'll weld the two ends, I'll get it square, and I'll see if it fits in the Craypot, and then I'll weld them all together. So I've got to make sure that it's 735mm, so it slides into the pot upside down. So that should snug fit in there perfectly. Down here to come up like this and slot in. You see it's not really working, but the good thing about it is you can bend it around to make it fit, and I want it to slot in like that, and I think how I bent it right now is just perfect. I'll tack that all together, make it strong. Yep. Done. Do another check, see if it fits in the Craypot, and then we'll start marking out the distance on all our dowel bars. We'll weld them all on. It should just slot in here like that. Look at that, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. 35mm gaps. I believe this should do it, and I'll come through, I'll tack them up, and then I'll tack the other side up. I'll grab them out, try them again inside the pot, see if it fits and it hasn't warped, and then I'll tack them all up and weld them all properly. But this should just slide in like that. Look at that. That's bloody beautiful, guys. That's fantastic. Let's get them back up, weld them all up properly. Now this is going to be fun. These shavings are pretty nasty if you get them in your feet, and my kids run around the shed with no bloody shoes on. Just got these in, they're only just sitting here. tuck the framing onto the top and that should fit perfectly. Tighten up all my bolts, crank all these up, make them all tight. In regards to weight wise, and I think that's plenty of weight. A couple of episodes back I purchased the Craypot Craypot. I went back out to Flinders, I set it, and I assumed that the tide either dragged it away or a huge chunk of weed come through, picked up the buoys and just dragged it out to sea. That was unfortunate because the pot cost me a lot of money, and there's two factors that could have influenced that pot disappearing. One is that the pot wasn't heavy enough and it just drifted away, and two, I do blame it on weed. So just to get myself out of the shit, I blame it on weed. This here, this Craypot on the other hand, is super heavy. All tied down and it's come out beautifully, guys. Sits well, it's got a good weight to it. Super happy with it. 2 exit holes for the small crays. Good entry point. Oh, I'm actually really happy with it. I've just connected the buoys, separated them about 1.5 meters, knife on each side. I have my initials on one buoy and my license number on the other. The pots come out freaking amazing. I have my initials on the Craypot, my name and address. Now all I've done here is I've drilled a hole, put the rope through and just tied it in. Ran a rope like that, tied it in. I've connected the rope to the pot, tied it in. It's my rope here. So boys, the pot has turned out freaking amazing. Absolutely love it. I had an absolute blast building the Craypot. There's an issue though. I'm standing here and I actually can smell some odor coming off the Craypot, like the timber as well as the merbau. You can smell that slight chemical that's inside the Craypot. I think our best intentions would be to let the Craypot pretty much bake in the next couple of months, maybe the 2 or 3 months. But you know what, I think we should just get out of the house, go set the Craypot and see if we can catch something. That will be my next episode. Now guys, if you've enjoyed this type of content and you want to see that Minn Kota going, as well as me on Lake Elding catching some Murray cod, even redfins and all that, yellow bellies, hit the like button and subscribe. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now. It's a nice good